Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I have for you today a journal that has a toy and game theme to it. I made this a few months ago, but I just recently finished it, and what I was hung up on was the closure. I didn't know what kind of closure I wanted to put on it, so I went with my old faithful elastic band with a rosette or a yo-yo on the front. It's a rather large journal. I actually counted the pages of this one, and it's 98 pages front and back. So it's thick. It bulges. If you like a gator mouth, you'll like this one. It's a soft cover made out of an Amazon bag, covered in fabric. I'll slide the tie off here so you can see the cover a little better. But the fabric has antique toys on it. A doll, a train, a pull toy, which looks like it's a lion, a rocking horse, and building blocks and so forth. The tassel, I didn't do any ribbons or beads, but it consists of game pieces. Let me see if I can hold this up so you can see it better. There's dice, there's bingo markers, bingo call numbers, a little rocking horse, a miniature Barbie doll. Oh, we lost a piece there. A little toy car, a teddy bear, Monopoly pieces. Here's a little ping pong paddle, Monopoly piece, a little toy block. This little bingo chip just fell off. I'll have to put that on. So I kept the ribbons and beads off and just went with the game pieces, and it makes a lot of noise. So it is removable if you don't want it there for the noise or the bulk. Inside, just covered with some scrapbook paper. And a pocket is on the inside front cover with an index card with a little football player. And this looks like it was a homemade or self-made domino. I'm not sure where I got it, but my guess would be it was from a classroom. So it looks like it was pre-printed and then laminated. Over here we have an up-tuck corner tuck with an old maid card game card and a score sheet. I'm not sure what game this was, but obviously somebody used it. And that's on domino scrapbook paper. Slide that back in there. Here's a pocket with a tire swing. And we have a journaling tag. It's a large one. And there's a jack-in-a-box on there. Tuck spot. I think this is from a Jack and Jill book, or maybe it was Dick and Jane. Girl holding a plane and a ball and a teddy bear. We have a playing card and a memo sheet tucked in that spot. This is an extra large journaling card clipped on, and it has all sorts of toy cars. Looks like a traffic jam. And you can write on that page as well. Oh, here's a pocket that was made on both sides and extended off to make a tab. And it says, you don't lose a game, you just find ways not to win. Here Here we have a little white bag, and that holds a journaling tag that has a doll on it. And you can write on the envelope, bag, and then a receiving note. This has I'm going to guess this is a rocket car from a Flying Turns type ride at a theme park, an old theme park. And we have part of a sentence strip that says game. And this is a journaling tag. Yeah, it does open. Flips open. And that has hopscotch on it. This is a page from an Ideals magazine showing a bunch of different dolls. And a boy on a swing. A belly band, journaling card with a racetrack, toy racetrack from Best Catalog, and another journaling card with some, or I should say a journaling tag. Vertical belly band with a bunch of Sorry game pieces, and that holds a yellow flesh card and a large journaling card with toys on it, and I believe that's from a children's dictionary, and the dictionary word was toy. This way. This is just framed out in red. Here's an ad for Fisher Price from a magazine. Here's a clear pocket that's made from, I think it was packing tape, and I put glitter and confetti in between. I saw Meg from Chasing Retro make tabs, but what I do is make it larger, and once I stick it together, I take a heat gun, and that really makes it stick together. Here we have a journaling card with Raggedy Ann and Andy, and a journaling tag. It's a fabric tag that has Monopoly money printed on it. Clipped over here is a shaker card. It's done on a bingo card. There's some bingo markers and confetti in there. Or sequins, I should say, not confetti. I don't want that to bulge too much. It's already thick. Here's a page of Scrabble tiles, scrapbooking paper. On the back of that, Candyland and some journaling space. A belly band. Let's go this way. It says winner. And I think this is from a Pinocchio Little Golden Book. And Geppetto is working on a toy lion. You have a corner tuck spot with Barbie dolls. And that holds a thick, large, old bingo card. We have a bag with stars. It holds a pink journaling tag with a little girl holding a toy bunny. And I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't have any white paper handy. But it's a slide. And it has a game piece on it. And I made the game piece with glazing pens, which I think I've explained before what those are. And they're fun to play with. Flip to this page. I guess I have to take the clip off. It's an envelope. Oh, with nothing in it. I'll have to put something in there. I'll leave that out. There's a dollhouse kit. Ad for a dollhouse kit on the front. And then we have games to make and play on the inside. And that's from a Richard Scarry activity book. Okay. This page is from a children's old school planner. This is part of a game board from a Travel Candyland game, which I put a pocket on the inside. This is the center of the signature. It holds a card from, I think that's Scrabble Slam, and a green index card with children pulling a wagon. And I believe that's from a Dick and Jane book. Over here, a swivel journaling card. And another journaling tag that's a definition. And I believe the word toy is on that page. This page just has balloons on it with string. Holding it down, you can write around the balloons. And sewn down is a ruffle, a blue ruffle. The other half of the bag has a piece of money from the Game of Life and a word find that says card games, and it has all different card games to search for. This little band holds a little paper pad. It's a Swiss dot vellum. It's a girl riding a bike, and the inside is just sheets of plain paper. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, this has one of those old-fashioned slide games where you have to put the numbers in order. I think I tried but did not succeed. Almost, but not quite. You can play with that. Here's a spinner to a game, if you so choose to create one. You can write on the back. You'd need a permanent marker to do that because it is plastic. And this pocket holds a card from Europe, and this, I think it's the Game of Nations. Picked this game up at a thrift store. I believe it's from like 1902 or 1908. And a piece of Monopoly money. This is from a Spanish game, Loteria. I don't know if it's a bingo game, if it's a canasta game. I'm not sure. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't help, but I picked up I have the whole game. Other half of the Scrabble paper. Here's a tuck spot. The Lego napkin made into the spot. A flash card with a swing on it. And a journaling tag with dominoes played on it. Here we have a little girl pushing a stroller. from a children's book. Journaling card with the word doll. And just a print journaling tag, and that has wrapping paper. Here's the other half of the Fisher-Price ad. Remember all these toys? Little dog, telephone. Yeah. Oh, those were great. This is just a journaling page. This isn't a pocket or anything. It's just glued down. A boy with a toy boat. Right here's a corner tuck. It's a journaling card with scrapbook paper that is Monopoly money and a score sheet. And I think it's to the canasta game that's done in Spanish. Tuck that in there. Here we have a side tuck. A journaling card that has a seesaw, or as we used to call them, a teeter-totter. And up here is just a little tiny notebook, you might say. Holds a couple sheets of paper to write on. Playing cards there. This is an invitation, I assume, to either a poker night. Yeah, because there's a poker chip. You could also use it for a card party. Thought those were fun. I only had like maybe 4 of those, but I was excited when I found those at a thrift store. Here's another large journaling card. It has game pieces all over the front of it. And blocks. Wonder what that's to. I don't know. Over here's just a playing card to Hillbilly Millie, to an Old Maid game. And a journaling page that has stickers from a travel Monopoly game. Another corner tuck, color forms, which were one of my favorite toys as a kid. Journaling card that says Candyland, and a word search for Monopoly Avenues. Really liked that word search book I picked up. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of it. A lot of different themes in it. Another corner tuck. It's made from a bingo card, and it holds a journaling tag that has a duck toy that's a pull toy. That's made of fabric. I made a second one of these journals, but I ran out of ephemera, I think, because I stuffed so much in this one that I'll have to collect some more, and eventually I'll finish it. Here's a journaling tag, a boy on a bicycle. Page to write on. It says Ready, Set, Go. It's trimmed out on a little black pom-pom trim of sorts. They don't dangle off, but they are puffy. Here we have another spinner to write on, and a score sheet. Dolly is dressed up now, and Dolly's page flips over so you can write underneath that. And I left this plain because it was horizontal lines. It would be nice to write on. Here's a pocket made from a dictionary page. The word game is on that page. This is Holly Hobby out of the Best Catalog Toy page. Sentence strip for game. And Geppetto and all of his toys in his workshop journaling card. Guess they go in down here. Use the right pocket. Here's a double tuck spot. Picture of a little girl and her doll. And a journaling card of Guess Who? The game Guess Who? Here's a pocket. Playing cards. And another spinner. And it opens up so you can write on the inside and the back. This is some Kool-Aid dyed paper. The music sheet for Old Toy Trains. I think that's Glenn Campbell. It was a book of music by Glenn Campbell. That's an oldie, huh? Here's pink line note paper, rubber stamp, and it is trimmed out in pink pom-pom trim. Monopoly money. This says a little friendly competition, never hurt anyone much. Can write in the blocks. Here's a travel sorry game with 4 little tuck spots. Two playing cards, you can write on the back. Railroad card from Travel Monopoly. Xylophone dictionary word from a children's dictionary. You can write on the back of that. And these are in here tight. And 2 tickets. Because not much else fits in the little pockets. Here's a side tuck. Play money. Don't remember what game that's from. And a journaling card that says sorry and you can write on the back. I believe this is from Project Life. I like the polka dots with the polka dot border trim here. Page from a children's book that flips up so you can write underneath it. Other half of the music sheet. Journaling page, that's the Kool-Aid dyed paper. Flipped over here, you have a journaling tag that has a pocket, and the pocket holds a doll buggy from a matching game, and another word search. This one's for the Muppets, and you can write on the back and do the word search. Plain writing space. More Fisher-Price toys. Over here, clipped, we have a little girl playing dress up, right on the back, and a Scramblers game that you can play and write on the back. Pinned to this page, you can barely tell if you see up close. Even if I move it, I don't think you'll be able to read it on camera, but it's play money and it's old. I don't know if it wasn't stamped well or it just wore off because it was so well played with. I found that at an estate sale. Over here is playing cards that I made into a folio, and you can write underneath. Well, I'm not going to fiddle with that right now. We'll move on. This says let the games begin. There's a text spot from the box of a Scrabble Slam game, and it holds a game card that says may move 4 squares in place of throwing the die or dice or any move. Experience, I have no idea. Don't know where I got it, don't know what it goes to, no clue. And this, I think, is another game sheet to canasta. Score sheet. Over here on the inside, we have Scrabble tiles bordering the page. And over here, we have a side pocket with a journaling tag that holds a game piece to, I believe it was a memory game, and they're felt. So it's sewn on there, and part of a sentence strip with the word doll. Crossword puzzle, scrapbook paper. Little cluster made of fabric and ribbon scraps. Over here, getting my paper clip stuck on my sewing page. Oh, I tore it. Look at that. This is a journaling card, and that's napkin. And another large journaling card with 2 kids creating a playhouse. And over here is an envelope. Inside there is a journaling card with tiny Monopoly money that's from the travel game. Sorry card. And that holds a piece of paper doll clothing and a sentence strip that says doll. And on the inside back cover is a pocket with a shaped journaling card that has 2 girls rifling through a toy box. And that is it for the toy and game journal. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.